Well, the YouTube table site here tonight, going over something I haven't done in a while, and I figure this would be a good time and a good case to go over. We have a murder case here, and I do believe in this, as you can check it out. Skeleton remains found off Route I-95 in Fairhaven. Almost 40 years ago is finally identified. And I do believe they identified the killer too. And mind you, it's got to do with something with a girl involved. Of course, the girl was, I don't know if she started going with this guy here because he was probably, of course, nicer than the other guy, because the other guy does have a record of violent crimes, mind you. And guess what? And the only reason why I wanted to do this case is, even though it is solved, is because of the simple fact of genealogy. Genealogy. That's right, folks. We are looking at a case back from the body was found in 1985, and the guy went missing and murdered in 1981. And they did try to do dental records on this, skull, the body, every little thing they could do that they had back then. But I guess this guy didn't go to the dentist much. But once again, genealogy, my folks, my friends. One of the obviously greatest things that have ever been invented. And like I say, 2 cases. And I do believe the Maura Murray case, I believe. Well, no, I don't think it has no DNA. But because that case needs a red pickup truck found, I'm sure they would find DNA in that red pickup. But there are cases out there that do have. Oh, the 2 cases I messed up is Delphi murders, JonBenét Ramsey. Mind you, that happened in 95. Would be, of course, a decade after this case. But genealogy. Yes, DNA, genealogy, you should call it, is right. It's like rubbing magic vase and pops out a genie and gives you something. This gives you a DNA. So with genealogy, this has been solved. So what is, and I'll say it one more time, what is the problem with cases like the Delphi murders and JonBenét Ramsey? Of course, they'll go with the excuse with the JonBenét that so many people went in there and touched evidence because some stupid idiot let people run through the whole house, which would be the parents, which would be the mother, I think, did kill their daughter. Not some stupid intruder, hogwash line of story. But, this, of course, once again, genealogy solved the case. So, just to think how many more cases are going to be found. Even this genealogy solved the boy in the box. And that was a very sad case. A boy that was abused, I think was a mental patient, had these, and I think they tried, other than a lobotomy, on that kid with the the stab wounds around the face and the eyes and everything that looked surgically wrong with the boy, saying that kid was right, murdered by some doctor. But of course they found the identity on that genealogy. Boy, it took a long time to get something like this to come forth, but it's amazing to think that how many cases how many John and Jane Does are gonna be, revealed of who they really were. And if there is evidence on them John and Jane Does, how many killers are gonna be sprung up in the news? Unless there's some out there that, they don't want to undercover. Because why? Yeah, that's right. We know the crookedness of the world today. I had a guy come up to me today about, oh man, love your shirt. And I do believe I have Native American in my blood. I just gotta find out which tribe is strongly within my blood. That forth would be saying, of course, when you have a hawk hanging around in your backyard like me, that's right. Something's there, something strong with the spirit. And he's over there talking about, oh man, I'm sorry about what the world has become and what they've done to you. And as he's walking out of Panera Bread, I'm like, what the? I say, hey, what can you do? Right? So yeah, here we got a guy talking about the world and how crooked it is. That's right, how crooked it really is. And with all this unsolved mystery of murders, of who could really be behind that case. So with that being said, genealogy. Boy, I wonder if the people that did finally break through with this revelation of this genealogy, if they will make these people disappear. Hey, shut up. Hey, no, Ted. I'm talking to neighbors. No neighbors. Walk. Hey, we're doing our business. You're getting interrupted by the pug. He thinks everybody wants to talk to him. Hey, shut up. Stupid pug. But anyways, as I was saying, this great piece of technology that has broke through, finally, to reveal cases like this and bring forth a person. And it's gonna suck though that the people that are and have been missing for a long time, that they will have no relatives to honor them or, try and bring forth their legacy of being missing or unidentified. It just makes you sit there and think and wonder, man, how we even live in this effing world right now. How we even just sometimes go on day in and day out just to think that, if nothing's happening to you, it's happening to someone else out there. And the next victim getting picked up, getting kidnapped, disappearing off the face of the effing earth. And it's just mind-blowing to me. It makes me choke up. Because there's not a lot of people out there. Like I say, a lot of people out there need a lot of street smarts. You need to know how to walk the streets. You need to know how to see the streets like I do. Like right now, I'm walking in the dark. I got the phone light in my face, and someone could got up anytime, bash me out, whatnot. But guess what? I keep my ears open, and I'm not hardly looking at the screen, so to blind myself. But like, as you can see, a group of kids just walked by, and the pug's over here barking. And right, I'm over here talking to myself, well, to you. But right. But there are people out there that like to hide in the shadows. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that ain't got street smarts to them. And I see a lot of people. I was just out tonight because I was coming home from an appointment, got caught up in traffic, and I went the long way home because I had to go pick up my son at work. But like I said, coming from Worcester, and I'm driving down these back roads of Route 12, I see a lot of people jogging, people walking. It's like, wow, a lot of people got to do things, and they have a routine, right? And unfortunately, where the light gets darker out, due to the winter months, brings out a lot of creeps. And, unfortunately, like this guy, he met his demise through a battle over a girl. Let alone, even if he knew the girl had another boyfriend or not, or she just went with him because she felt safe, or who knows what the piece was on that, But, unfortunately, the guy winds up dead. And right, the person, it says in the story here that literally the guy, you would say, hired or looked up two people, and they went and did their thing with this guy. So rotten people, the rottenness you get out there. Don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know what comes forth in front of your eyes. And every time I think of it, man, it just leaves me speechless and breathless, and I just can't, can't think of too much words to say about it. It just makes you think, what the hell? It's like trying to think that this world ain't nothing but gumdrops and chocolate frosted cake. And you're sitting there thinking, yeah, everything's good right now. I don't have to worry about a damn thing. But you do. You definitely have to. And it's very sad that we gotta live like this. And some people, like I said, don't think of these things. They don't look into these things. They just literally go about their life like there's nothing out there in the dark, when there literally is. And this guy in this story got literally attacked, by two, unidentified individuals. So, with that being said, this world ain't a nice place to be, and it definitely ain't a nice place to live. Yeah, you can go settle down in your big high rise, or you can go settle down out there in the old wooded areas of life, but you can never ever escape the dangers that surround us. So, with that being said, the whole point of my story tonight is that genealogy, though. Hopefully it puts that in people's minds. They better stop doing what they're doing, trying to be that big boogeyman coming after you. Because you know what? All in all, in the end, sucker, you're the one that's going to be caught, because we have now genealogy. Heh. Or you're going to run into your own boogeyman which I like that and prefer that better, but you know, sometimes you gotta do things by the book. Hopefully stays that way. But whatever. What can you do? But I just wanted to share this story and this like I said, this guy down here is another picture of him. As you can see. Ah, shoot. Don't do that. What the hell is his name? Shit. I'm gonna share this gentleman's name. Here's a crappy dummy head made of him. Olson. John Broccati. Well, his name was Olson. I forgot. I can't find his first name, but Olson. And anyways, I like to give him a moment of silence. Sorry for the traffic. But anyways, yeah, you know, it's sad to have been on the shelf in some files with evidence, trying to figure out who the hell you really are, you know. It's sad this man sat 40 years. Well, now it's 23, 85, yeah, I don't know, almost. Yeah, I'll be 50 years and, well, no, not 50. 40 years, yeah, my math all screwed up. But I mean, this is a long time to just be sitting on a shelf in a police station. And people not, you know, who knows if his family or any family member is still alive to even have any, you know, joy to this. Well, not joy, but closure, I should say. And I mean, that's the name of the title if you want to check out the story. But yeah, it's just sad to know if there's any family members left or whatnot, and if there ain't, it's even sadder they died not knowing, you know, what happened to their son, brother, uncle, cousin. Just terrible. Very bad misfortune. And here we are revealing, you know, his existence. And that's right. But what does anybody get out of it? And that's the thing these days, folks. You just can't take much for granted. Here today, gone tomorrow. It's just the facts of life. Like I tell everybody in my videos, keep your fist up. Keep your eyes wide open. Always be aware, and if you need to go take some lessons somewhere, kung fu, karate, I think everybody should do so. And just keep your eyes open, man. You see something funny happening, that's right. Make sure you take care of the situation the best you can. Until that next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. Because it's just truth, man. You'll never know if someone just come up behind you and whoop, and that's it. Out.